My name's Ricky Big Mix Johnson. I'm from Peoria, Illinois.
Ryan Gustavis, coming out of Core Fitness.
Lace his boots up, get his army together, because the war started. Cage is closed.
Before the cage door locked in, I'm locked in, I'm ready to go.
That 4-0, that means nothing to me. My first fight, guy was 4-0, got knocked out clean.
Every fight for me, you know, I'm fighting the #1 contender. Every fight in my eye, you know, I'm fighting for a belt every fight.
I'm a champion just like he is, 4 times. Got 4 belts right now.
Man, I'm looking for glory, man. Just like in every other fight, man, I go in fights looking for glory.
I'm lion-hearted. I fear no man but God.
I'm really focused on this one, man. This is huge, man. This is the Super Bowl, man, for Quad City fights right now.
We gotta go to hole 5, go to hole 5, and we gotta go on the ground. We gotta go on the ground. It's just another fight.
We're too big. It's not going 5. There's no way possible.
Really, I think in this fight, it's not more of me knowing him, he know me. I got 20 under my belt and only lost 3 and don't plan losing no more.
For my last name, man, I'm fighting for everything. Man. This is what I got. This is one way I can show the people in a good light that I'm working on.
It's your life and mine. And I value mine. So I hope you value yours like I do.
I'm not gonna say quit, you know, unless it's time, you know, unless you about to snap something or it's time for me to go knife, man.
And now we're on to the title fights here at Caged Aggression 7 Unfinished Business. I'm the American Hybrid, Nick Cunningham. Still with me as always, Jeremy J.D. Dorsey. And here's what people came to see.
The belts are on the line.
Belts are on the line, and how are we kicking this off with Ricky Johnson making his way? Ricky Big Mix Johnson out of Central Illinois Combat Club, coming out with his own rapper, walking out to the song. First time done. I can't believe what I'm seeing right now.
Yeah, that's kind of cool. That's kind of cool. I know I had an opportunity to talk to almost all the fighters ahead of time, and I sent some messages via Facebook to Mr. Johnson. I'm gonna refer to him as Mr. Sent him some messages, but he didn't respond. I was kind of upset. And then I went back and reviewed a little bit of tape, you know, saw some pictures of him, and you can kind of see him walk into the ring right now, and I was a whole lot less upset.
Exactly, right. Change your mind a little bit.
Yeah,
you know,
right.
You know. Understood.
Cooler heads prevailed, you know.
Well, with the record of 17-3, that may have helped cool the things as well. Definitely no rookie in the sport. I love the, like I said, I love the theatrics. The first time we've had this at a Caged Aggression event. We've seen this with the likes of Floyd Mayweather doing this, and a few other fighters coming out with their own rappers. But I mean, this is above and beyond theatrics. It's great to see. It shows the level of confidence with Ricky, and I think he's a heavy hitter. For anybody who hasn't seen him, he throws blows. They come in heavy and hard.
Oh yeah, anybody who brings their own rapper with them, you're gonna have to come out and put on a show once you get in the ring too. So it's gonna be interesting to see how this goes.
Exactly.
A lot of theatrics outside the ring. Let's see some theatrics inside the ring as well.
Exactly. Making his way to the cage with an undefeated record of 6-0, Extreme Cage Rental Heavyweight Champion, Ryan Gustavis. Like I said, with this guy too, another heavy hitter out of Militich Fighting System, training with some of the best around in the sport right now in the area. Like I said, very heavy hands, has got the belt, doesn't want to lose the belt. We've talked about this before. Who's hungrier, the guy with the belt or the guy getting it or wanting it?
Right. I've had the pleasure of seeing a few of his fights and stuff in the past. One of them sitting right here ringside. His punches, you can hear them. You can feel them a little bit too, even, you know, not being in the ring. So this is a heavyweight fight. This is what people pay money to see. What type of fight should we expect here with both of these guys?
You're going to see it, man. And like I said, seeing both of them, you're going to see them both come out and they're going to wing. These are the ones that wing the hook shots. And they wing, you know, just big, monstrous blows to the body.
I know whenever you have a heavyweight fight, sometimes you have to question each guy's condition and see, you know, how their conditioning is going, if they're going to be able to last a long time. But most heavyweight fights usually don't go the full 3. It'd be interesting to see a fight that did go the full 3, but we'll see how conditioning comes into play because these big guys get tired. I'm a big guy, so I kind of know that too.
Exactly. I'd like to take a minute right now also to see, we saw real quick right there a couple pictures of one of his trainers that passed away, Sherman Pendergrass from Military Fighting System this year. So going through a lot of emotions with that, paying some respects to him. He was a huge name in the sport. He's very missed very much already. I'd like to just give a couple seconds for that.
Definitely.
This next round is scheduled for 5 rounds in the ECR heavyweight division, and it's for the ECR heavyweight championship. Introducing first, the challenger riding out the red corner. He stands 6 feet 6 inches tall and weighed in at 272 pounds. He trains with the Central Illinois Combat Club and is sponsored by Vegas Tattoo. Joining us from Peoria, Illinois, Ricky Big Mitch Johnson. And fighting out the blue corner, he stands 6 feet 4 inches tall and weighed in at 263 pounds. He trains with the Military Fighting System and is sponsored by Images of You Hair Design, Like a Love Fight Gear, Core Fitness, and Extreme Cage Rental. Joining us from Davenport, Iowa, here's your ECR heavyweight champion, Ryan.
Kevin Anderson, your referee tonight with the fight between Ricky Big Mix Johnson and heavyweight champion Ryan Gustavis. Title on the line, round 1 underway.
Got a feeling there isn't going to be too much filling out going on in this
No, there's
fight.
not. And Gustavis coming out in the black and blue shorts. Ricky Johnson in the black shorts.
It's kind of interesting to see Johnson kind of lower himself to Gustavis's, you know, level.
Right, and that's somebody that's also, he's changing levels already.
Right.
And at that moment, you can spring up and get back to your regular height too. So somebody that's done this for a while. Almost, you know, in Big Mix Johnson's almost in a traditional boxing stance too. Really wanting to load up on that right hand. Just ready, it's just cocked ready to go.
Both guys respecting each other's power from the very beginning.
Big shots right there from Gustavis.
Now, one thing we saw with Big Mix Johnson in his last fight, that he was not afraid to take someone down to the ground too.
No,
So.
and here we go again with him putting him up against the cage, maybe looking for some leg trip. Both knee at the same time, kind of neutralizing that out of each other. But both fighters looking right there, take down and almost reverses it. But Gustavis gets inside mount and hops quickly, almost in a full, gets half mount right now.
It's important for Johnson to be able to hold on and try to rotate his body out of that half guard right now.
Gustav is smart right there, trying to turn him into the cage. Like I said before, when you pinned up against the cage, you really can't do much. Big Mix Johnson trying to get the double legs and you fall into them and put him on his back, but Gustav is having none of that.
Both guys getting a lot of commentary from their corners, telling them exactly what they want to see them do.
Exactly. Big leg trip down from Big Mix Johnson. Now Johnson takes it back at Gustavis, and that is 260-some pounds on your back.
Yeah, that's tough. Both guys back up, though.
Looking for the underhooks right now. Gustavis really needs to get those underhooks and swim around. This corner saying the same thing. Got to get those underhooks in. turn around and put his back up against the cage right now.
It's going to be interesting to see if Johnson tries to take him to the ground or if they continue to stay up.
And almost tries to do a suplex right there and really just starts.
A flurry of punches. He's going to have to be careful.
Didn't land too much. Right,
too.
right. Throws a lot right there, but didn't land too many. Big kick from Gustavis. Both fighters taking a bit.
A shot to the head by Gustavis.
Drops him.
I've seen a lot of knockouts.
Wow.
That kind of came out of nowhere.
That did come out of nowhere.
Completely out of nowhere. My jaw's kind of dropped right now.
It's like I said, we didn't see that one coming. Johnson really doesn't agree with it, but when a shot like that's a flash knockout, and that's why MMA is different than boxing. There is no standing 8 count.
Exactly.
It's fighter safety first, like we've talked about before, and both fighters very gracious right now.
And that can happen to anybody. You can put anybody in a ring, and all it takes is one shot.
Right. Gustavis retains his belt, moves up to 7-0, still undefeated.
Good fight.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Anderson calls out this contest at 2 minutes, 45 seconds, round 1. Declaring the winner by KO and
Congratulations to Ryan Gustavis, who moves to 7-0, retaining his heavyweight belt.
Here we have a champ who held his belt. Does that say that he wanted it?
all right, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to do your still reigning champion, Ryan Gustavis. Ryan, first PCR match, all-time tournament, and we can tell us how to feel right now.
Oh yeah. His eyes were like this, and then he turned over with the feet.